Yeah.
Greetings, Rastafari.
Greetings. And let's start. What's your actual name?
Well, my name Carlos Luke Joseph.
Oh, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joseph. Where are you from?
Well, how I can put it? Well, I born down Posse. Portsmouth. I grew up Dublin and come downtown and live.
Your growing up means what? To what age?
Maybe about 5 years.
That is growing up, man.
Well, yeah. the first 5 years of my life was down country, Dublin direction, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where your father's from?
My father not originally from Dominica.
So hold on. Who is your father then?
My father, that man was a senior architect for the government at a certain point in time in his life, but right now he retired. But that man originally grew up in Dublin, in Dominica, but he's just not from D.
His name?
Cuthbert Joseph.
Cuthbert Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay. And not so where he's from?
Curacao.
Curacao,
Yeah.
like ABC Islands.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit. Oh, that's interesting. If I'll make you more.
Nah, man city is Dominican, full-hearted.
What about your mother?
My queen, her name is Rosalia John Francis. She resides down in Dublin. Yeah.
Okay, she's on the black side.
Yeah, man.
So you're 80s baby, a 70s baby, 60s baby?
70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Okay, brothers and sisters?
2 brothers, 1 sister. That I know of.
Okay,
You
2
can never
brothers,
tell.
1 sister. Alright.
Yeah.
How about you now? You have children?
Well, I had 2 youths for the time, you know. I have a little boy and I have a little girl. Well, I wouldn't say a little boy.
Alright.
He's a teenager and my little girl just coming into teenage.
Alright,
So,
alright.
Yeah.
So, married now?
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So, like, taking it based on the family side, like, what's your status growing up? Hard, moderate?
Well, it is how I can put it. Life was blessed. Life always blessed.
Okay.
You check? I grew up being comfortable.
Okay.
If I have to put it like that.
Okay, alright.
You check?
So, what school you went to?
I went to Gulu school. Then I went grammar school. Got expelled in grammar school, 4th form. And I went back to go to the high school in 5th form.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
yeah, first time I hear that one, like,
Yeah, the life is blessed. It's blessed. Yeah, man.
so, yeah, that one is, yeah, you're very interested in it. So, what about college? You went to college?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I did building and civil engineering in college.
Ah,
Yeah. But, you know, it's set up already.
so now, like, you know how you're into Rastafari.
Oh. Rastafari is a calling from time. It is so. You sure? But it take a little time for you to actually accept it. I really found it from a lady reasoning with me about Yahweh in college. You sure? I end up in a little problem. Always to be in a little tie up. So I end up in a problem. I got suspended. When I came back to school the next week, a lady started reasoning with me about Yahweh and so. So I started, you know, falling back from the arbitrary and started reading my Bible. Yeah, it's from there. And then I put on my dreads.
Ah,
Yeah, but it wasn't a thing that I knew about before I put my dreads. I learned it after I put my dreads.
oh, so you,
Yeah.
so you just come first before Rastafari. Okay.
Because I took over Nazarite, which is Numbers chapter 6. I didn't grow my locks to be Rasta. I grew my locks to give my life to the creation. You check? Yeah, so it had a little... Rasta is the closest thing to the creation from what I can understand from the life, you check? So, yeah, on that basis, yeah, man. He's up.
So now, on the music journey now, how the music journey started?
The music journey started from little boy, from preschool. I won my first competition. Then I came to town in high school, did my first a cappella using a song from Boys to Men. What's that song name now? See if I can remember it. You know. Imagine the principal and all took a copy of this song and put it in the archives for the school. Yeah, my class did a thing, you know. Ooh, sha-da-doo, doo-doo, ooh. We used that song and we turned it into a representation for the school. You check, so it's like we got a standing applause. And yeah, then I did it. I did almost the same thing in graduation in college. I wasn't supposed to graduate, but when I went up to the principal and I told him, well, we wanted to do a song. He couldn't understand. He tell me and my brethren, sing the song for him to you. It was a song from Garnet Silk and Richie Stevens. Don't let the things they say and do weaken your heart and conquer you. Just live your life forever true. And I know Jah will see you through. They all want to see you fall and stumble along the way, yeah. But Jah is great. Keep the faith. He'll see you day by day. Yeah, that was the tune, Chuck.
Okay.
And I graduated for that song. Yeah, and then after leaving college, joined up with Kindreds.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we go to Kindreds, like, that means you remembering quite well your first setup. So your first performance, you remember that? Okay, your first performance, I guess, was in school.
Yeah.
No, your first recording, you can remember that?
My first recording was with Gerard.
Gerard?
Yeah.
Like Bath Road there?
Bath Road, yes.
Okay.
Emma, it was through Emma.
Through Emma?
Yes.
Gerard is the juror?
Yes. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. How's that rhythm? Young and Restless rhythm, I think, you know.
So the inspiration in music come from long time, you said that before?
Yeah, man. From birth.
Okay. Before you carried Sanchos, I used to remember calling you Sanchos. Then I used to think it's like a different version of Sanchez, the singer. That's what I used to think. You check?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And then it become Judah. So take me from Sanchos to Judah.
Okay. Judah is a transition from Sanchos, or I'll put it. Sanchos was the name I was given because I had an attitude problem, anger issues. So it's like I was going through college, and if people want to talk about me, they don't want me to know they're talking about me. So they create a name for me.
Okay.
Yes, and they start calling me Sancho, so I'll be passing, I hear them talking about Sanchos. I don't know who they're talking about. But as we grow up, I end up finding out. Now I wanted to change from that Sanchos thing to the liberties I live in. Yeah, so I represent for my tribe.
Okay.
For my sign, I'm a Leo.
Okay.
So I just represent Judah, but presently I changed him from Ras JUDAH to Sarhadouj. Yes. It's a transition, you know, life is a transition. Life is always elevating, yeah, because everybody wants to carry the name but don't want to carry the power of the name. You check, every name have its power.
Repeat that again.
Well,
that name?
Sarhadouj.
What I mean?
It's just the opposite. If you look at the mirror, put Ras JUDAH in front of a mirror, you see the name backwards.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, it's simple. You check. But if you read Hebrew is a, you know.
You read it right.
Yeah. So it's like the same vibes, man. Yeah, man.
Blowing me away there.
Yeah, man.
We're into Kindreds right now.
Yes, sir.
History of Kindreds.
Yeah.
The group members. Let's start with the group members.
Okay. We had bassman Silla.
Silla on bass.
Silla on bass. Cat on keyboards and guitar. Chapa on keyboards.
Yeah.
Bob D on drums.
Okay.
Emma and myself. Lead vocalist.
Lead vocalist.
Yeah.
A 5-piece band.
5-piece band. No, 6. 6 under management, making 7.
Okay.
It was four players of
Who
instrument, two
was
singers.
the manager?
Jamaics.
Jamaica, the manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Any writers or instruments?
Oh. Well, all of us were writers here.
Okay.
If you have to put, because the band was a versatile band. But him and myself, at the beginning, we were singing more or less cover tracks.
Okay, cool.
Bob Marley, Sizzler, Capleton, Luciano. Name the artists. We sing the artist song. Yeah.
Alright, in terms of performances, like, where do you, I remember seeing you performing in tongue, but the culture was different back then. Reggae
True.
used to be, you know what I mean?
True.
So like, where you used to, outside of stuff all you used to do in tongue, where you used to perform?
Well, we perform wrong Dominica, yeah.
Okay.
Really and truly. At the point in time when Kindreds was Kindreds, we were almost like the #1 reggae band. That is, people see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me saying, but people rated us as one of the top bands because music at that time was a passion. You check, it wasn't a real money thing. I mean, you had to make a survival. Although I myself, I never really get nothing. Him, I never get nothing. Players of instruments maybe get. I don't know for them, we can't talk for them. But we can only talk for me and him, and we never get nothing. We love music, Rasta. You check, music was passion, maybe even too soft of a word. You have to put it like that. You check, it was like bread, man, or peace of mind. You check, yeah. I don't really know.
So how that band formed then?
Honestly, that band was formed by Bob D, Jamaics, Chopper, a virgin they call Ken Bruni, and I can't remember if Cat was in it yet. But Ken Bruni invited me to come just to sample, for them to hear my voice.
Yeah.
And it so happened that the same night he bring me to sample for them to hear my voice, they accept me in the band. And that man leave the band the same night. I cannot tell you what happened. I don't know what happened. It's like the man just argued, yo, he good at that. And then I think that's when Chopper came in. Because Ken was the keyboardist. Yeah, I think after that Chopper came in. So they had me as a lead vocalist. Right? And then the name came about. They wanted a name and they come and check me on a project up Castle Comfort. And we pull up looking for a name, but no matter how much you look for name wasn't coming.
Yeah.
So it's like, I tell them, man, let us open our Bible, my brother. You know?
Yeah. And
let us get a name. So we just randomly just open the Bible, close my eyes and point on the name. Kindreds. Kindreds. Bro, no, it's a reality. You just Kindreds, that was the name. And we just argue, well, yes. From there we can go.
Yeah, it's a tough name.
Yes,
It
was tough. It was
Yeah,
tough.
that's
It
one
was
of
tough.
the best names ever.
Yeah, man. Trust me.
Now, up to the band doing its stuff, and why only break up?
Man.
Or you just grow out?
No, it's nothing to do with growing out now. Me, I can't grow out of music. Jack. Imagine I get passionate. You make me like jelly right now. Because that wasn't supposed to happen. You see, man end up getting full of themselves, and when you think you're more than what you are, you tend to bring certain energies around with you. And man couldn't understand that. So man looking down on other people because they feel they may be more. And misunderstanding, well, they had misunderstanding. But I myself, I was seeing this straightforward view. Which man find you don't go downtown and you don't pull up on block and that is their show time. So man agree, well, you know, man have how much things to say. So simple like that it happened. The king, man say what they say, I hear what man say. 4 of us pull up together, maybe a foot away from each other. I go to each player of instrument besides the keyboardist. Yes. Each player of instrument besides the keyboardist and just show them, well, yo, if man is brethren, you have something to tell me, better you tell it to me. None couldn't hear what I tell the other. You understand? And because I'm a partner that I arrogant, I ignorant at times too. You check? Yes, you can put it like that. there are certain things I do partial with. You understand me? So because I was so calm, fellas couldn't understand because they expect me to be rowdy. So because it was so calm, it hurt fellas more than so that way. Honestly, that way I realized being calm is the best thing. Being arrogant and ignorant and raging, that is shit. Being calm is the best thing. So that hurt fellas, they suspend me. I check in suspension, you can call a suspension without having a meeting to find out the full. I reckon that doesn't make sense. I quit that. You know, after that, I sold the quit one time because the energy wasn't right. You cannot judge a man or persecute a man for standing up for his rights when others were doing the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? You have to call a meeting. If you have to suspend everybody. So the man break up because of that. Yeah.
Okay. So now going solo.
No, sorry, not continue.
Yeah.
The band didn't really break up, you know. The band carried on with other singers then. But the original vocalists for the band,
Yeah.
they left.
Oh, but
Yes.
I actually didn't hear about the band after you all.
Yeah, because it had Scratchy and Maxim vocal singing for Kindreds after we left.
Oh, we didn't. Well,
Yeah.
people didn't really consider that as King Joseph. Well, we didn't know. Huh?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, going solo.
Yes.
Switzerland.
Sweden. Yes.
Sweden. Okay.
Yes,
Give me a little about going
yes.
solo and ending up Sweden and doing some
Okay.
stuff in Europe. And
Going solo was an idea between myself and Emma. Well, we had a group, Royal Seeds. Yeah, well, we used to tag he's the rough, you know, keep it and sizzler
yeah.
feelings. I myself is Luciano, Garnet Silk feelings. So we had
Okay.
a nasty combination, you know, we used to just rock the crowd everywhere. But then Emma started traveling and he go up SM, so then I stay on my own for a little while and he stay on his own for a little while. But he's always more musical movements than me. He more versed in the music than me. So he's a man that push himself a little faster than myself. So he was in SM and he do his thing, and then he come down and he tell me, hey, that was no one thing. He always has solid to motivate me to move. I would like to tell you, he always motivated me to move. So we bust up in SM, then we agree we can do a thing, Royal Seeds, Fire Nation.
Oh, Fire Nation.
Fire Nation, not Royal Seeds, no. Fire Nation. Yeah, so I pull up SM a little while, then he might end up hooking me up with a band. Yeah, he might again hook me up with a band for degree. You check, that was a band he used to do little practice with, and he checking they need a vocalist. He himself had the time for that, so he hooked me up from the first time I got singing them fellas are girl, yeah. So from there, now I end up in a little tie up in SM, so I wanted a change of environment, and I had a little friend that helped me out to go up to Sweden. You check, so I ended up making a little move from Sweden.
Before Sweden? So that means you were in SM for a little while then?
Yeah, man. I used to be like SM like 8 months a year, come down maybe 2 months, go back up. You check, that's for a little season.
Oh, wow.
You check, yeah, SM, we are the #1 band, well, considered. That again, people say, yeah, the #1 band, reggae band in SM. There we had a spot named Carly's Full Moon on the lockdown, man. Yeah, imagine the first night we performed, the owner of the spot couldn't understand because he just brought us to do a little performance. And when you see how the people themselves was responding to the crowd, to the music, people coming and hug you and kiss you and dance if you want. Yeah, Rasta. I never experienced them thing the first time in SM. It's like real thing. Yeah, man, people tumbling and all kind of a thing on the music. Yeah, man. Real. Yeah, man.
Okay,
this is a bless, man. It's a courage. Trust me. Yeah, it's a courage.
Nice to know because I never knew all them things.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was a bless. Jah bless me a lot in the music. You see, there's so much to talk about. And I'm not a person that really like to talk too much. You check, if you don't know, you'll never know because you'll never see. You check? Yeah, but Jah bless me a lot with the music, man. The experiences. Yeah, in Sweden, I open show for Luciano at a festival. And imagine, Luciano is a man I rate and respect. And I watching the man after I perform walking down towards me and something in my heart telling me, yo, get up and go and check the man. You check, but something still telling me, yo, humble yourself. You check me, you do go and rush a man. And so I humble in the jet and see me now. The man walk up to me and hug me, Ras. Yeah, I tell you, Jai's life and strength, Jai. Yeah, the man walk up to me and hug me. I myself, I couldn't understand in my blood. Yeah, I meet Peter Tosh, Andrew Tosh, Peter Tosh's son, Andrew Tosh.
Yeah.
The man, imagine, I in a show. Yeah, I get the experience. I in a show and see that same Luciano thing there. And I sit down on the tree, rolling a little joint. You check me. A man come to me and the man checking, hey Ras, you don't help me. I checking, no Mackie, one little joint I had there with my lad. Yeah, I check it, boy, sorry about that. I say, no sin man. Man tried to miss it. Little while I hear they call it Andrew Tosh on it. You know, Peter Tosh is one of my mentors. You check, so I get up and I'm, Rastafari. I shiver my blood. I seen the same man that just tell me, well, Rasta man, man, no, I feel bad after that. The real
You
thing
check
is,
like if you had
yeah,
him not there.
yeah, man, I'd give the man the last joint, man. That was a joke. You understand?
Yeah.
After that, I had to go and apologize to the man and show the man, Rasta man, sorry, my king. Boy, if I had known that, I'd give you the joint still. The man still sign up I had a little CD compilation. He signed it up for me. I give him a copy. I give Luciano a copy. Yeah, man. It was a bless, man. That is up Sweden direction there. Yeah, man. That was a bless. Yeah, man. Trust me.
So how did Sweden start? Let's go back to the start of Sweden.
Yeah, well, as I was saying now, the Sweden vibes happen like.
And it bunks up there.
Yeah, I was in a little type of person. So I ended up making a little contact with a friend of mine and I ended up making a little turn up so. So I pull up so I go up so for a month, you know. Really and truly. But I just agreed myself, you know, I don't go and come back down in the and don't accomplish nothing. You understand? So I stay up there for 8 months. You understand? 8 months is my time. No matter where I go to. You understand me? Jah is my light and my strength. He protect me in all mission I go on still. Same way, same speed.
When at 8 months your
Yeah.
material,
Yes.
you get enough material, different,
Rasta man.
and you step up,
Yeah,
the
me
game
nah.
step up.
Hear me? Every single day, from the date that people get to know I was up there and I could do music, every day I was in a different studio. Yeah, I'm telling you, I never paid to record a track in a studio. I never asked for money neither to record for them in a studio. All I ask for is studio time. You understand? I make how many contacts and I do tracks with how many different artists up there. You know, it's like when you're fresh, yeah, and you're a humble person, everybody willing to work with you. And that was the whole experience outside there. So I ended up doing the album, I ended up doing the video. Although everybody wanted me from until I reach up, you know. And the only thing I could tell them, yo, I come up here, I don't have money to pay my ticket to go home. When you say I'm ready to go home, and the time comes for me to go home, the government have to send me back at my home. You hear me? Brethren, real thing, you know, I tell you my life and my strength, you know. Yeah, I say the government have to send me back at my home. I just finished those show on October, let me tell you, maybe around the 4th of October to 2007. Just come out on those show. Just make a little change, I tell you. And I in a ride rolling on the streets, Rasta. With a virgin, a sister and another soldier and his empress. All of a sudden, police just pull us aside. I illegal already. I don't have papers. Last one to come from the vehicle, only man that couldn't go back home. Put it like that for you. You check I saying?
Yeah.
And I was back at my home by the 27th of October. Creole opening of Creole Festival. The same day of Creole Festival, I was back at my home. You check me, I got locked up for a little while, but you know, detention kind of a vibes, but inside there, it was still blessed because I meet up with enough different people. I learn the Muslim faith. You know, you experience life. You check me, I roll with the Muslim because I vegan. I do it no flesh, no cheese, no butter, nothing dealing with animal. You check, man is man of the man is italist. As a matter of fact, that vegan thing is just a partial thing that is systematic. Man is man of the earth. Put it like that. You check? Yeah, so like inside there I wasn't really eating. Now the Muslims and them man well organized. Them man organizing their food, the separation and man check, yeah man check. Rasta man. God man. Chill out on them on table eating my Ital, them and have their meat. They really cooking their meat, but they have their meat separate, their peas separate, their rice separate, their Ital separate. Yes, Rasta man, I was just living on biscuit and tea. Yeah, but Jah bless man. Jah make everything happen still. Yeah, real.
So Emma, you still link with Emma?
Yeah man, Emma is my brother for life. Emma and I can never stop link, you check? Yeah. Yeah man, Emma is my soul for life. For life.
So what are you working with? You working with any new producers now? Any new music now?
Presently I working with a brother named well, his production is Royal Music Production, UK.
From where?
He's a DA soldier, but he based in England.
England?
Yeah. I also working with another brethren from Long Island. Is Long Island or Rhode Island? A white soldier. He's a rapper. He's also a producer.
What's his name?
Christopher Pierce.
Okay.
Yeah. They call him Buckler. I can't remember my soldier. War Paint. And my other soldier in England's Fireball. Yeah, they call him Fireball. These are two artists also, but they want to mainstream as producers.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have their own production, which is a good thing because they can give me a little promotion
So,
on the same level, you know.
And the new material? You have new material?
Yeah, I have a lot of new material to come out, but since after the COVID thing, it kind of slowed down.
Okay.
I myself trying to work on my own production, my own label and everything, you know. But things kind of, you know, life itself just slow down and pick up. So
I like used to record a certain way before, personally. You can explain that to me?
If you want it from the beginning, like
no,
when I started.
No, or you used to record your own self a certain
Yes, I still record myself. I have well, not professional studio, but I have a up-to-date studio. But I started recording music from.
Not in that terms. I'm talking about terms of where you would play a rhythm and sing a whole song and that type of thing.
Yeah, man. Well, that is how I do the music. That I showing you. At the beginning, when I started, I used to do it like I start my CD burner, I start my CD player, my mixer in the center, my mic connected. I punch in a CD in my burner, I punch in a CD in my player. The rhythm playing in my player, and going from my mixer, I voice in, I burn in it one time. And it's how we go in. We pause, take it out from there, put it in the player, boss again, backups. Take it out from there, put it in the player, boss again, backup. When you finish, you can never tell exactly how my
So everything is one take?
Everything, one take. Everything, one take, Rasta.
The whole song?
Whole songs.
All the backup?
Everything, one take, man. You cannot afford to make mistake because you're wasting CD. If you make a mistake, which means that CD not good again, you have to throw that CD. So it's one take. One take. I would have loved for you to hear them thing because I did a majority of them same tunes there. I did a mixtape with them. So
Okay.
it's not to say I don't have these songs. So to me, I never really excited about the music because what I really need to make happen with the music is for people to want to listen and hear the music. I don't need people to know me, you know. Me to see me as a physical. I need people to hear me. Yeah, after they hear me, then they can come and want to see if I represent into what I saying. Yeah, I don't want them to see me first. I want them to hear me first. So on the level, I do accomplish nothing. You know? it really are little people that hear in my music, but it are people that listening to the music. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, people to listen to the music, man. I haven't really accomplished nothing. I give thanks for everything that I have done already. But in my fullness of accomplishment, man, not yet. Yeah.
So professionally or seriously or on that level, how long have you been doing music?
Whoa. Professionally since 1996.
96.
Yes. And as I tell you,
I think you're still alive, boy.
Yeah, man. And the same thing I do accomplishment. I do how many albums, I do how much feature on how many albums, how many different albums. You check from DA, Sweden. I even featured on the various artists, Luciano, Junior Kelly and all them fellas in Sweden. You check, but not a 5 cent, not a 2 cent. You understand? Them big artists getting, I mean, them are not known, getting the thing. But when you're not known, my brother, I imagine up to this day, I just recently registered, waiting for my code from Echo. You understand? That's to show you how backwards I am. I know I was never really a person that wanted to be too much in the whole systematic.
The business of music.
I love music. So I did it as a passion, you know.
But the business of music is important, you know.
Well, it's now I really learning it, and I still feel right now I learning it. It's too late. Because you know the world running already. Right now the music thing doesn't make too much sense on that levels. You check, you have to more promote yourself from either internet because you can't really go out too much, you see how it getting. So maybe I even too late to and try to register. You know, it's
I wouldn't say that, man.
It's just controlling still. Yeah.
Outside of music, what you have?
I'm a painter.
You're a painter.
Yes, professional.
Professional.
Not the
painter.
best. Professional.
Professional.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Art is my thing. God bless me with that. You will see some of my work anytime.
You have any song in connection to COVID? Song?
Not directly.
Okay, cool. Any number or website that people can reach you?
Yes, you can reach me on Facebook, Saradosh.
Saradosh.
Yeah, you can. I have a
Wait, how you spell that?
SARHADUJ.
DUJ.
That
is on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. And same name, but Hadush Production. That is Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah. And Hadush Production, Gmail.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is your email address.
Yeah, man.
Hadushproduction@gmail.
Yeah, man.
Okay, last question. Which one is harder? Music or painting?
None of that. Honestly, Jah tell you anything you do it with the fullness of your heart. So anyhow you find something hard, which means your heart not into it. So going back to the point, yes, my brother, painting and music, love. None of them not hard. Rastafari. Bless my life.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, my brother. Give thanks for the vibes, you know. Yeah, man, King Arturo. Highly.